you compared these 12 principles to a modern day gladiator.
Yes.
And these principles were all those quality principles that one had to have, those quality characters, in order to fight the business arena today. And these principles were live authentic life, stay motivated, exercise self-discipline, hard work, develop yourself, believe in yourself, show respect to others, show gratitude, have faith, but practice philanthropy, learn resilience, and leave a legacy. I mean, how do you relate this to a modern day gladiator in a very short?
When people think of gladiators, they didn't realize they were fruitarians. They're actually vegetarians. They didn't eat meat, gladiators.
Yeah.
Although they tried to compete in the arena, they were actually supportive of each other. They didn't particularly want to kill each other. They want to entertain the crowd. The average age of a death of a gladiator, how old do you think that was? How old do you think the average age of a death
40?
of a gladiator? 23.
23.
And if you're actually fought well and entertained, the crowd won't want you to be killed. They go like this. So you have to recover from your injuries and fight again. You couldn't pretend you were dead because there was a person with a hammer at the exit and they'll smash your head.
Oh my God.
It was fight to death. So most gladiators were born poor, slaves, and they were sex mates.
Or they were convicted
sex gods.
criminals.
Yeah, they were slaves and prisoners and correct, but they were sex gods. So, for instance, women will pay to sleep with them the night before. They will collect their sweat as aphrodisiacs.
Oh my God.
They were celebrated. They practiced meditation. Right? They were very honorable and spiritual people. But somewhere along the way, we just think of them as killers, right? Bring the clock back forward 2,000 years. We're still gladiators, but we've gone soft.
Correct.
We sit on our couches at home with the remote control, eating chips that gets delivered to our plate. We don't have to go hunting anymore. Don't do anything. It's been proven that our handshakes has weakened like 5 times because we're not of strength and principles, and we pretend and we follow people. We're inspired by likes rather than principles. So I want to bring that old gladiator mentality into the new world. Okay, most women leave their men in relationships because they end up wearing the trousers. They end up being the masculine in their relationship. And it's not actually 75% of my followers are women because they are trying to do better in a man's world.
Correct.
You see?
Because somewhere they're trying to wear that helmet of gladiator.
Yeah, because the men aren't anymore, you know? And of course, there's women. In those days, there were women gladiators.
Correct.
Okay, so it wasn't just men. So it's not a sexist thing. It's just that you can either life happens to you or you make life happen.
No, but I like the comparison that you did, that gladiators used to get up every day. They were very strong in mind and body.
Discipline, they practiced.
They practiced all styles of fighting, forward, backward, sidewards. And they kept themselves sharp as they were motivated every day, as if they were going to a business arena.
Why do you think?
To a Colosseum every day.
Why?
Because the only way they could actually save and come back alive.
Because it was life and death.
Yes.
Now, salespeople go to a meeting. Well, I lose it, I win it, I leave it. And the prospect says, "Oh, thanks. Leave the proposal. I'll call you." Okay, no problem. They walk out.
And of course, I feel that these 12 principles apply to a modern day entrepreneur. How he has to practice before he walks to that business arena.
Correct. Prepared.
Hungry. Every day, making sure that his skills are at the top.
Yeah. Hungry, discipline, desire, all those things. Thank God we're not getting killed. Yes. But I want to kill the business deal, right? I want to do better. I want to get rich. I love money. Money is energy. But most people, poor people, think rich people are bad people, right?
So I think, guys, if you want to learn about Darush's story, and it's not only about story, it's all about the principles that actually made him who he is today. It's about those learnings, those small events that happen in his down. It not only threw him down, but he had to get up by himself, thinking there's nothing on his head and yet he got up and he started building new fortunes for himself. I think that was the biggest learning which I took from this book. And it was from those learnings that these principles of good character has to be built. And once you build that, you actually are completely armored as a gladiator, especially with your character. And I think that will stop people to enter your life.
Thank you.
Just unnecessary people. People who can come and waste your time, people who don't value you, people who don't value your time, your effort, your energy. And I think that is something which I take learning from this book.
Thank you, brother. I hope that every time somebody picks the book up, they learn something that resonates in their lives.
Yeah.
So if you learn one thing, I'm satisfied. If you learn more than one, it's amazing.
Yeah, of course. Like in today's world, we will not find those colosseum where we have to go and battle physically.
Correct.
But we will find those business arenas where we have to go and perform as an entrepreneur. We have to be top of the skills. People have to be motivated with us. People have to see us as one who can actually entertain and basically go and achieve, and so that you can one day from a slave become a financially free person.
Absolutely.